Welcome into KSL Sports Rewind's coverage of the Region 1 Championship. The Fremont Silverwolves ready to take on the Farmington Phoenix. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. We've got a fun game for you here this afternoon. As I mentioned, both these two teams coming in 8-1 in region play. A winner, your Region 1 champion, with, of course, state championships, the tournament right around the corner. And RPI implications here is top 5 matchup here in 6A underway. Farmington in the home whites, Fremont in the road blacks. As for the Farmington Phoenix this year, it's been a squad under Coach McCauley that has had good balanced scoring, but Alex McCauley has been their scoring leader. 58 goals on the year. 81 points for the junior, 34 goals for Larson, 32 for Carter, as they've got a number of different players that can find the back of the net. They work this right in front. A starting goalie today for Farmington will be Elle Erickson. We'll talk about her as the contest goes on. Meanwhile, this is a 8-meter opportunity here for the Phoenix. Coming in, looking for a shot. And we've got a sphere call here. We'll do it again. Speaking of Erickson, a .595 save percentage for the junior goalie for Farmington. As once again coming in here, the shot and the goal. Farmington getting on the board early, as it is Kate Carter with the opening goal.
Kate Carter.
Introduced you a little bit to Farmington. For Fremont, this is a group as well with 2 top-end scorers, with the senior McKaylee Sargent, 49 goals this season, and then Jency Jeffries with 43 goals. A number of others in the 34-31 range. Higley and Jenkins have both been their top scorers. Meanwhile, the starting goalie today for Farmington is Mackenzie Souza, the sophomore, a .504 save percentage. As that first one, well, not the first one, I think probably, well, it might have been the first technical shot. Technically the first shot, I should say, in the back of the net. 1-0 Farmington. Want to remind you the clock you see on your screen, unofficial. At times we start it early, stop it late. Trying to keep it trued up with the official clock here in the stadium. This possession, Larson works out to McCauley. They go back to Carter. McCauley with it here. Carter with some space right down the middle. That hit off the iron. This picked up there by Lydia Judd. Carter with it as Larson just came up. She's got it here. Able to get around Sargent. And Sargent now with it for Fremont. Silverwolves looking for their first possession here in the offensive end. Sargent, nice little step around there. Right in front, and that was fended off. Good play there by Erickson. Kept here by the Silverwolves as Hazen Williams had it there. Fremont working it around. Here's Button. A little bit of room here. Higley. As it'll be an 8-meter opportunity coming up for the Silverwolves. Higley, step up, that shot just high, and it will stay here. Williams. Good slide there by Bales as a call here away from the play. Missed that one. It'll be a 12-meter start here for Parkinson. Sargent works over. Here's Button. Plays out with Jeffries. Sargent trying to work through. That one lost as she tried to make that spin move. Kept here from Williams. Little cutter. They'll throw this over the top. Was looking for Button on that backside. Ground ball scooped up here by Beamit. In the sphere there. And the Phoenix now with some space. Judd. Playing ahead for Roche. Ruby looking to the middle. That one a little tall. Farmington trying to stay on it here. They do. McCauley with it. Sending up. A shooting space call here will be an 8-meter start for Haley Larson. Larson, that shot able to be gathered by Souza. Farmington on the run. Button. Right down the middle. Button to the shot and the goal. Farmington with the response. All starting from the Souza save as Raina Button, the senior, getting the Silverwolves even here with 6.5 to go in the opening quarter.
Goal, Fremont.
Good recognition there by Button. Again, kind of led that charge. And Fremont's been very quick today to try to use their speed down some of those lanes, getting around that perimeter defense. As another draw set up here. Farmington able to gather it. Carter. The push there will leave it here. Button was trying to utilize that sideline. Larson. Here's Moffitt. Moffitt given back here. Roche. Here's McCauley. Carter working in front, and that one denied. Oh boy, and dropped right in front of the goal. Souza on it for the Silverwolves. Boy, a good save, and then gather there from Mackenzie Souza, the sophomore. And do we have a turnover here? We'll give it back to Farmington.
Hey guys.
Here's Roche.
No worries. Yeah.
I pass in between a couple of Phoenix players. Trying to keep it in on that back line. Couldn't do it. It'll head back now to Farmington. Back to Fremont. Knew it was going to do it. Here comes Button.
Yeah.
Looking up here with Sargent. Sargent playing back behind here with Williams. Little room here. Working around Jenkins. Lost it trying to stay on it, but that picked up by Haley Larson. Stick check there, trying to make it difficult. Fremont back on it. Nice defensive play there by Jenkins. Jeffries. Trio of defenders. Be a 12-meter start here. Coming in, boy, a quick little step there, but a good stick check. Able to jar that loose as Erickson able to handle here for the Phoenix, looking for the clear. Up with McCauley. Still on it. McCauley and in a shot there just wide. Boy, was set up beautifully. Roche. Trying to pass out of that double.
Can't touch this. All right.
Larson on it.
Oh, did they? All right on. Good.
Here's Carter. Fed right back. Carter in front. And that's backed up by Farmington. Boy, Farmington has had a couple of good looks here in this opening quarter. Drew pipe once. Sousa's had one or two saves. And a couple others that haven't missed the cage by much. Final 90 seconds here of this opening quarter. In the sphere there, this will give an 8-meter opportunity for the leading scorer for Farmington. Colley coming in, the shot, and that one saved by Sousa. Back behind goal, Senna, McCauley. Coming in, the shot goes low and scores. Beautiful look for McCauley. Her first of the game, the junior in the scoring column, gives the lead back to the Phoenix. Talk about a couple teams where we've seen multiple displays. These attackers trying to navigate through traffic inside that 8-meter area. And this time it's McCauley. Two-1 Farmington. Here comes Sargent. Off the draw, looking for help. Button. And a shooting space here will give an 8-meter chance here for Raina Button. Clock ticking down inside 30. Button coming in, the shot and the save. Erickson there to stand tall. Trying to get the clear, Carter. Looking at McCauley, final 10 seconds. Can Farmington get a late look? Cutter right to the middle, the shot. Oh, denied by Souza. McCauley trying to get on that, will not, and that will do it. 2-1, your score after the first. Farmington leading Fremont in the Region 1 Championship. You're watching live on KSLSports.com. Start of the second quarter. Fremont with the possession. Sargent coming up 2-1. The advantage for the home Phoenix. Sousa's made a couple nice saves for Fremont to keep it a one-goal game. Farmington coming ahead here. Bayless. McCauley trying to get that right in front of the cage there with Carter. Here's Roche playing up with Nielsen. Nice little juke there by McCauley. As a contact there will give McCauley the 8-meter. McCauley coming in, the shot going low, and Souza, did that stay out? Yes, it did. Wow. She had lost track of that. It was sitting behind her in the crease, but again, Souza with another big save. Fremont coming up. And this will be Kate Jenkins, the sophomore. Coming in, looking at that left side and fended off there by Erickson. Fremont still on it. Here's Button. Talk about two goalies coming in with good save percentages. They've shown it here early. That shot over the crossbar. Kept here by the Silverwolves is Williams. Had it jarred loose. Good stick work there by Abby Mertlich, but Fremont back with it. Jeffries the shot. No. Oh, a blocking call there. Fremont here will get the start here on that hanging hash. Coming in, eyes up there, looking for somewhere to go, trying for Sargent, that pass off target. How about Sargent coming back? Nearly had it, but it's scooped up instead by Moffitt. Couldn't maintain it. Sargent back up with it for Fremont. Here's Jenkins. Higley was trying to get that to Williams. And Farmington coming up with it. Stick check. Good scrap here for the possession. Farmington staying with it. Gathered by Carter. Working right back. Kate in front, ducks under, and Souza with the denial. Wow, Carter found herself right in front of the crease. Souza taking it away. We've got a timeout being taken. 7 to go. 2-1. Farmington still in front. Fremont possession. Started by Button. Boy, trying to navigate a quartet there of Farmington defenders, able to do so. That pass couldn't be handled. Trying to be taken back by Farmington. They have it. Bayless there on the original contest. And now Mertlich here trying to work up through the middle. Ran into traffic, taken back by Bailey Sargent, the sophomore. Fremont with some space. Bailey. Back to the middle, the shot here. And that one, did that trickle across? Yes, it did. Fremont with the goal. As Bailey Sargent able to score. And boy, that was one you could see Erickson had it initially. Knew it kind of slipped through. Tried to turn around quickly and get on and keep it out. But could not do it. As Fremont has tied it up at 2 apiece. Boy, two offenses, when you look at them, you can see how explosive they can be. Can create opportunities, find space. No wonder these are two of the top teams in 6A, again competing for that Region 1 title here this afternoon. Procedure will give it to Fremont. This Fremont team, one of the top scoring teams in all of 6A. I think number 2 on a goal per game basis. Button trying to keep that, sweeps it to space. Now possessing. Outside the crease, scooped up there by Bayless. A battle there, and this one will go to Fremont. Meter start. Right in front, and Fremont taking the lead for the first time tonight. It's Aslan Williams with the goal for the Silverwolves. (3-2) the lead for the Silverwolves. Crafty work off that 12-meter start for Fremont. And another draw win for the Silverwolves. Cutting through Sargent. A second thought there by Jeffries. Talking about the first matchup between these two. Fremont got the 7-5 win. Excuse me, Farmington got the 7-5 win. I think I said that wrong. Here's McCauley. Oh, gave that up. Here's Bailey Sargent. Had a goal. As Fremont setting up the offense here again. Here's Sargent. Worked back. McKaylee. See a couple Farmington defenders there. Jenkins works here to GLE. See Merlich coming over. A trip there. Eight-meter opportunity coming up for Higley. Peeled off. Sargent trying to split that D. And taking the shot and scoring. Well, I couldn't tell if I could hear a whistle there or not. It wasn't pronounced. Almost sounded faint, but not the case. Back-to-back, well, 3 straight goals now for Fremont. Sargent, McKaylee able to navigate through the traffic there in the middle. Farmington, been a while since they've been able to get possession in the offensive end. The draws have largely gone Fremont's way in this second quarter. And Fremont's had sustained possession. Would be a big draw here for the Phoenix if they can come away with it. As the final minutes of this first half. Oh, that one taken away immediately. Boy, a Farmington player down. Carter down behind the play here for Farmington. Right in front, shot and a goal. Fremont has gone 4 straight goals. As that one scored, I believe, by Higley. Carter back to her feet. Good to see as she's jogging off. She did look uncomfortable. Boy, hope she's okay. 2 to go, 5-2 the score for the Silverwolves. Another draw. Off the bounce gathered by Farmington. Much needed possession for the Phoenix. McCauley back to Larson. Couldn't handle the pass. Fremont trying to scoop it up. They've got it. Jenkins across the middle. On the run are the Silverwolves. Jenkins searching for space in the middle. Oh, found it. Nice little turn back there. Good slide from being able to take that away. Final 90 seconds of the half. Williams. Jepson working that over to Button. Button was trying to dice right through, right down the alley there. Couldn't connect. Erickson with it, looking for a clear here as we're inside the final minute. And that pass up for grabs. Fremont able to scoop it up. Here's Jenkins. It will be regathered there by Jepson. Button wanted to get that just to the wing there. Kept by Jeffries. Looking for help. Button straight away. To Jepson. The shot hit off the post. 5 seconds left. Fremont maybe one more look. Wind up Jeffries. Can't get it away. Good check there, and that'll do it. First half in the book. Fremont leading Farmington 5-2 in the regular season finale, the Region 1 title. Live on KSLSports.com. Ready to start our second half, 5-2. The advantage for the Fremont Silverwolves, a 4-0 scoring advantage in the second, has allowed Fremont to take the lead. 5 different goal scorers for Fremont, 2 different goal scorers for Farmington. The draws, either initially or secondarily, fairly one-sided in that second quarter. Be a point for Farmington, is out of the air, captured by Sargent. Sargent with a goal, feeds in from behind the D, and that one, not a clean shot there. One-on-one. As Farmington with it here, Molly Bell to start. And we've got a card being shown here to the bench. Boy, really good look there for Fremont that couldn't get one squarely on. Erickson's had some nice saves today. As Fremont here will pick it up and start. Kate Carter with it. Good to see her back on the field. Playing up with McCauley. Back with Carter. Here's Allie. Nielsen. Try to go back behind goal. That one couldn't be handled as it rolls through and out. Fremont possession. Fremont couldn't get it clear. McCauley. Turn around. Excuse me, that was Larson. And giving Carter shooting space here. It'll be Carter to start here from 8 meters. Carter scored early and scores here. Great look there for Kate Carter as Farmington gets an early goal here in the third quarter.
Now when it comes to field, you can either forget everything and run.
When you get the turnover in the offensive end, great initiative there by Haley Larson, being aggressive. And with her teammates, Carter, etc., able to draw the shooting space and an opportunity that Carter is able to finish for her second goal. First multi-goal scorer of the game here today. As we're back to the draw, just over 10 to play in our third. Out of the air, Farmington, off the bounce. Farmington thought they were going to get it. This one trickling back before Heslop able to gather it momentarily. Fremont trying to stay on it here. Tough ground ball. Still loose. And there's McKaylee Sargent. Sargent coming up. Just trying to get that to Higley. Farmington coming away with it. There's a crease violation. Running start here on the wing for Mertlich. A couple tough contests. Abby trying to stay on it there. Out of the air. Fremont had it. Couldn't keep it. Carter. Still coming. Carter has a step fed in front. There's McCauley with the goal. Back-to-back goals for the Phoenix as it's a one-goal game. The two Phoenix that got them on the board early have gotten them on the board here in the third to pull back to within one. Of course, Saturday, the state tournament brackets come out. You can join us on KSLSports.com, 10:05 a.m. We'll have live bracket reveal for 6A, 5A, and 4A. These two teams, no doubt, will be interested in their seedings after this game is finalized. Two that figure to have as good of a chance as anyone in 6A. I think it'll be a great 6A tournament. Fremont working in front. As Higley will send back up. Got her through the middle. Shot there. Taken away by Erickson. Good tracking there by the junior keep for Farmington. Here's Priest. Boy, pressure by Fremont. And the Silverwolves able to regain it. Williams. Up to Button. Sargent works over. Quick step in front of the crease and in the sphere here. Kate Jensen straight away from 8 meters. The shot going low, and Erickson that time able to keep it in front of the goal line. Farmington thought it crossed. From my perspective, I did not think it did. That was a great job by Erickson. But Farmington right back on it. Boy, they've generated multi-possession looks. Jeffries. Sargent now going to come near side. Jeffries trying to get to the middle. Good slide there to push her out. Sargent trying to roll through. The shot is fended off. Erickson, boy, she's made a couple big saves here in this third. Dialed in. L. Erickson is now Larson bringing it up for the Phoenix. Approaching the midway point in our third quarter. Here's Merrill. Back to Larson. Right in front. Beam it. Sends over. And McCauley, a great job of drawing the shooting space. She'll have an 8-meter opportunity. Looking for the equalizer. Sent over to Larson. And the goal. Haley Larson with the goal. Macaulay with the assist. Failed to mention, it was on my mind earlier and I had forgotten it. Macaulay, I believe, with her goal previous, now has 60 goals on the season. Of course, an assist there for Allie. Talk about her assists coming in, had 58 goals coming in, 23 assists coming in. She's got 3 more points today with 2 goals and an assist there. But most importantly for Farmington, they've clawed back 5 apiece, 3 straight goals for the Phoenix here in the third. How about these two teams coming into this one? We talk about both at 8-1 in region play. And when you look at the goals, it's kind of crazy. 127 goals in region play for Fremont, 126 for Farmington, and each defense has given up 53 through the same number of games. And with this matchup being the one between the two, the final, very even teams in Region 1 play. Worked out here, Jeffries. Jency here with the 12-meter start as we're inside of 5 here in the third. They try to work Williams in front. Farmington defended it well. Kept here by the Silverwolves. Here is Williams. Works to GLE right in front. Little underhanded shot that rose just wide. Boy, that's a great look by Sargent. Backed up here. Very creative shot there from McKaylee. And with the way that Erickson's looked in this third quarter, you might need some creativity to beat her. She's been dialed in. Little step around. That one jarred loose, but the blocking call there will keep it here with the visitors. Williams. Coming in right across and sent it wide. And gathered here by Mertlich. Bayless. Oh, we got a timeout. Timeout taken by Farmington. 3:35 to go in the third, tied up at 5. Welcome back. We want to thank our sponsors. And, Mother Nature might think she's got a hand up on you. All this wintry weather, snow and rain and wind. You know how you answer Mother Nature? You get an Igloo. Igloo Outfitters, a proud sponsor of KSL Sports Rewind. They're weatherproof. It's the most comfortable wearable sleeping bag. It's going to keep you so warm on those spring, a.k.a. winter part 2 days we have here in the state of Utah. Visit igloooutfitters.com. That's IGLU, Igloo Outfitters. Enter the promo code REWIND for $20 off your Igloo. Farmington here to start. 3 unanswered goals for the Phoenix in this third quarter. Let's start by Bayless. Good vision to Larson. She's got some space as Fremont trying to retreat defensively. Here's Roche. Carter just come up. She's got it now. Back to McCauley. Quick pass over to Larson. Spinning off. Back to X. Try to get one in front. Carter there keeping it here. Larson again. A little bit of room. Stepping up. And the shooting space there. Eight-meter here for Larson. Haley coming in. Carter would slip through, but Fremont there defensively. Judd works back up. Boy, Sargent being aggressive defensively. Larson on the spin, trying to work down the lane there. Sent out for Nielsen. Keeping it here. Inside of 2 to go in the third. Judd. Boy, a threaded pass into McCauley. Finding Carter. Couldn't keep it. Stayed here with Larson. Larson in front and a goal. Farmington retaking the lead thanks to Haley Larson. Her second goal of the quarter. And now McCauley, Larson, and Carter all with 2 apiece for Farmington. Fremont had 4 unanswered in the second quarter. Fremont with 4 unanswered in the third quarter. Good response from Farmington in this third quarter as well. The way Fremont was controlling possession in that second quarter, felt like they needed a spark. They got it early, and Farmington has looked like they did to start this one. Out of the air. Well, off the bounce. Button. Gives this over. Here's Sargent inside the final minute of the third. Sargent, quick step, working in front. The shot, no, that wasn't able to be taken cleanly. Good stick check there by Farmington as the Phoenix here trying to work it up. That one lost. Fremont gave it up. Larson sticking with it. Nice little box out there in the air. And gathered by Judd. Final 10 seconds of the quarter. McCauley, that shot would have been wide. That'll do it. Third quarter in the books. A 4-0 third for the Phoenix. They've got the lead as we head to the fourth quarter in the Region 1 Championship on KSLSports.com. Start of the fourth quarter. 6-5, Farmington with the lead. As on the draw, Farmington thought they had an opportunity at it. Fremont able to come gather it. Good pursuit by Jeffries. Sargent. We'll hand this back. Erickson had a strong third quarter. A couple big saves for the Farmington keep. Williams. Trying to get to the middle there. Good stick check to jar it loose. And it will be, Farmington possession. Merrill. Coming up the middle. Stick check by Sargent. Merrill trying to stay on it, finding its way to McCauley. Right to the middle. And a contact there will be an 8-meter opportunity. Boy, good pass. Able to find Moffitt right in front of the crease. Straight away from 8 meters out. Moffitt looking on the take. And that one was jarred loose. I think it was Sargent that got the stick up. Able to deflect that away. Quick send ahead with Jenkins. And this will go back to Farmington. Yeah. An illegal screen there will block the official call. I thought that was the right call. Nice job by the official there. Inside 10 to go. Bayless to beam it. Worked over with Merrill. Kept here. Roche. Trying to find somewhere to go. Has support here with Moffitt. Larson. Crafty stick check there. Kept by Haley. This will be 8 meters here for Bayless. Bayless coming in. Farmington strong possession here as that clock continuing to tick away. Boy, they brought Moffitt around. Just couldn't get her the ball. McCauley. Trying to work to the middle with a shot there, and that one hit off the post. Good bouncer. In the sphere here, this will stay with Fremont. Stick check there by Moffitt. Good play, boy, in Farmington. Just lost that out. Farmington been very active on those stick checks here in this second half. Sargent. Little room here. Jenkins in a shooting space. Fremont had those 4 goals in the second quarter. 4 of their 5 came in that 12-minute window. Farmington defense has played well today. Jenkins sending across. Probably a good decision there. Not much of an angle or a lane for Fremont. Here's Button. Back with Jeffries. Boy, just stood up and lost it. Farmington with the possession. Looking up for Merrill. And it will stay with the Phoenix. Approaching the midway point of this fourth quarter. He'll stay here. Here's McCauley up with Roche. Boy, trying to feed that in front of the crease. Ground ball. And it will go back to Fremont. Wait, sorry. It's going to be Farmington. I think I thought I saw an indication going to Fremont, so my apologies there. Got that wrong. So let's start by Moffitt. Roche. Oh, that pass a little too tall. Farmington tried to keep that in. I think came across the line, so it will, well, it was going to be Fremont. Taken back immediately there by Moffitt. This was kind of, ooh, boy, that one coming up high. I don't think intentional there. You saw Sargent react immediately, but intent not taken into account. So a yellow card here shown.
That's pretty good for like the fifth place team in the region.
And Farmington here will have it with Sargent being off. Here's Moffitt. This was kind of how that second quarter played out on the other end. Is that pass in front of Larson? I do have a stoppage here. Had a timeout taken. Timeout taken there by Farmington. That'll save the possession for the Phoenix, as they'll have it here with the extra attacker when we come back. Final minutes after this. Farmington possession, 4.5 to go. Talk about these two defenses in region being very even. How about this? Fremont has not scored since the second quarter. It was 5-2 at the break, and Farmington has not allowed a Fremont goal after they put up 4 in that second quarter alone. As it's been strong possession in this second half by Farmington, and whenever Fremont has had looks, Erickson has made saves. Horkin in front, and a shooting space will set up McCauley here from 8 meters. And we've seen Farmington on some of these dodges just kind of peel wide to try to hold that possession, allow time to continue to tick away, as you see McCauley there looking to get that up to Carter, and does, and we'll get a stoppage here. And another card going to be shown here. So Fremont will have multiple players off here due to card. 3:45 to go. Sargent is off and now Button off. Carter to start. Gets it back. That one coming in high on Carter. Larson. Fed in front. Beeman sending back out. That pass a little tall. Carter does a great job to keep that here for Farmington. Larson. Thought she might go back behind to X to Roche. Instead, Haley coming up. Now there's Roche peeling around. Roche, the shot is just wide on the chase. I think Farmington there, yeah, they backed it up There's 3 to go. Sargent ready to come back on here as the final seconds of her card ticking away here. That pass loose. Fremont trying to get back on it. And the push there will give it to the Silverwolves. So Farmington able to get that possession back. Just over 2.5 to go. Sargent back on for the Silverwolves. Boy, this clear, tall. Fremont won't be able to get there. It goes right back to Farmington. We mentioned that first game was a 7-5 win for the Phoenix. Farmington trying to get another low-scoring win over this Region 1 contending Silverwolf squad as they play this back behind Golden Moffett. Now Roche at X, approaching 2 to go. Larson stepping up. Good slide there. Fed in front. Boy, Sargent nearly had it. Loose and smothered there by Souza. Souza looking for help. Gets that up. Fremont. Yeah, we're going to get a call here. And now Farmington will lose a player. And Fremont back to even strength. So Fremont now a player up with 100 seconds left. Can Fremont find an equalizer here late? Boy, they've not had a lot of possession in this second half. Here comes Williams. 90 seconds left. Jenkins coming around as Jeffries. Eight-meter opportunity here. I believe this is Jenkins with it for Fremont coming in. The shot and the goal. Fremont has tied it up. Kate Jenkins breaks the offensive drought for the Silverwolves, scoring with 1:15 left, and it's tied up at 6. And Fremont trying to signal for a timeout here. Again, they've got an extra player, and the timeout here taken by the Silverwolves. We'll be back in the Region 1 Championship. Minute and change left. Big draw here for both these two teams. Region Championship on the line. Seeding in the state tournament on the line as well. Riverton was the number 1 team in 6A prior to RPI being taken down. These two were right behind as, boy, tried to get that out of the air. This ball on the ground, and Fremont, I thought they had it. Farmington trying to take it back, but it is Button that had it momentarily and able to regather here for the Silverwolves. Final minute of regulation. And another yellow card here being shown to Farmington. Two minutes. About another minute on the first one, and 2 minutes on this one should this one go to OT. Fremont starting. Here's Sargent trying to work through. Still with it, and this will be an 8-meter start. For one of the top scorers for Fremont. A number of options here for Fremont. Sargent coming in, right in front, just wide. Boy, couldn't tell if Erickson got a piece of that or not. It's backed up here. Sargent in front. Little room. The shot is wide and backed up again here. That clock running. Down to 20 seconds. Sargent has help. Tried to get that up with Jeffries. 10 seconds to go. Ground ball. And a stoppage here with 7 seconds left. Will be a start here for Fremont from 12. I think this is Jeffries. Maybe the final chance in regulation for the Silverwolves. Here's Sargent. Can she get a shot away? Right in front, the shot and the goal. Mackenzie Sargent scoring with no time left on the clock. The Fremont Silverwolves get the win on the road. They are your Region 1 champions. A strong second quarter for Fremont to take the lead at the break. Boy, Farmington had this game in that second half. Felt like they felt really comfortable. A couple of late calls, and Fremont able to score 2 goals in the final minutes as they defeat Farmington 7-6. Great battle here. We talk about 2 of the top teams in 6A. They'll both be ready for postseason runs. They'll be tough outs, and wouldn't be surprised to see these 2 play for a third time this season as they split the regular season match. Your final score, 7-6, Fremont over Farmington. For Vince Francis, my name is Dane Stewart. Want to thank you for joining us. And come join us on the stream as we've got 6A, 5A, and 4A games all the way to state championships live on KSLSports.com. Have a great night, and we'll see you in the playoffs next week.